I recently listened to a Steven Furtick sermon that really spoke into my life. I'm going to link it. You should watch it if this video speaks to you. His preaching is much more in depth and powerful than what I can say here. It was on Joshua 6, the Battle of Jericho. But the focus wasn't about the act of the walls falling down, like God promised. It was about the time between the promise made and the promise realized. Jericho was locked up tight behind these massive walls, meant to keep people out and separated. Taking the city would have seemed impossible, but God declared victory, as in declared with an ED, past tense. He declared victory over a battle that hadn't even happened yet. Only God can do that. It's His heavenly perspective. He speaks in past tense about the battles we are currently fighting. Our earthly perspective is often obstructed by the struggles we see in front of us. And that's when we need to praise. Because praise has a way of lifting our perspective and getting it above walls and helping us see more than the situation we can't see past. They walked around the walls for 6 days and nothing happened. No cracks, no movement, no signs of obvious progress. How frustrating it is to be pushing or fighting towards something and not seeing any advancements towards the end goal. Feeling like you're just going in circles around this battle. But maybe there's a battle God has to win in you before He wins the battle for you. You see, the days of walking around the walls isn't just about the walls. It's about developing faith, obedience, and endurance. But just because the progress isn't obvious doesn't mean your faith isn't working. Doesn't mean you didn't hear from God. Doesn't mean you've fallen out of favor. And it doesn't mean you've failed. So when the end goal seems out of your reach, remember, obedience is our responsibility. The outcome is God's. On the 7th day, they marched around the walls 7 times. And when the horn sounded, they shouted. The walls fell down. They shouted out in victory, and the victory that was promised was delivered. Now, there's one key factor that needs not be overlooked. When told to advance and march around the walls, the Israelite army didn't just get in standard formation and march. There were 7 priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant, and 7 priests ahead of them blowing the ram's horns. They were carrying God's presence with them. And that's what we have to remember. We have to dwell, abide, and delight in His presence and carry that with us. Through praise, through the Word, through prayer. The walls didn't fall because of one big moment. They fell after consistent obedience, after showing up again and again when it felt pointless. The walls fell by divine power, just like God said they would. Hebrews 10:36 says, we need perseverance, so that after we've done the will of God, we receive what He promised. So if you're tired, if you're questioning, if you feel stuck, don't stop short. Wouldn't it be a shame for you to come this close or fight this hard, only to quit on day 6? This might be your last lap. But even if it isn't your last lap, walk like every lap is your last. And one day, you'll be right. Don't stop on 6. 7 is coming.